Okay, guys, so today we're over here at Pine Tree Lodge, and we're actually here for Old West Smoke Company. This is where the food truck is, and we're gonna check it out to see what Just has for me to eat and see what Pine Tree Lodge is about too. So I'm excited. I've always seen their food truck out and about at festivals, and just never, got to them. Usually by the time I pass them, I'm really full. So today I get to see what they have. So let's go. So Old West Smoke Company can actually be found here every Mondays and Tuesdays. Other than that, they're always around town in their trailer. But this one, they get a kitchen and they get to cook up all of the great food that they have. In this episode, we're gonna find out a little bit more about Nate and Jess, because that's what I like to find out. I want to find out their story and how they started their food truck.
I'm Nathan Walters.
And I'm Just, and we are Old West Smoke Company. Old West has been around since 2017, and then me and Nate teamed up in 2021.
Yeah, it was the end of 2021.
Yeah. So how we met in our friendship, I was already doing the food truck thing. Nate had been in the nightclub, or I don't know what industry.
Yeah, so I've always been in the bar and nightclub industry, and I decided that I needed to make a pivot with my life, and decided to go the food truck route. And my wife and I had done a different venture, I guess, endeavor.
They
whatever.
bought a food truck and started one called the Smash Wagon.
And she decided that she wanted to go a different direction and follow her passion, which is massage therapy. She's a massage therapist, so we opened her a place and got it going. And Just and I had been talking just really over Facebook. I'd never been in the industry, and he was somebody that I kind of used as a mentor at first, and we
He
just
would ask me questions about their stuff.
we kept talking, and I kept running stuff by him, and it kind of happened to where neither one of us were really looking for a partner, but at all.
He describes it best like, how you want to ask the girl out to prom, but then you're too nervous, but you both want to go, and neither one of you want to ask.
Like you want to ask each other, but
Yeah.
you're scared to do it.
We were like
and
kicking sand around, like, hey man, you want to have a conversation? Like maybe team
So I
up
was
and
wanting
do
to know
some
if you
stuff.
wanted to,
But we both felt it, and honestly, we went with it. And I don't. The hardships up front, like you asked, I don't think there were any hardships up front other than me convincing Nate that you don't have to have a business plan, which was hard because he's a logical person. He's like, well, what about, what are we going to do? I was like, I don't know. Let's just do it though.
Yeah.
And that was difficult for him, but I don't think it came later until we started working together, and we almost became like a married couple where we saw each other in the morning, saw each other at night, saw each other during the day, and it got it got crazy with us learning each other as people, but it clicked.
Yeah, it did.
So with all the businesses closing down, how are you guys, beating that?
Man, it's been tough with businesses closing down locally specifically, but the one thing that we try to do is stay relevant. You will always see us dropping a featured item. You will always see us having this on the menu this week, but next week something different. We want to give our customers a reason to keep coming back.
And another big part of it, I think, is that we don't stop moving. A lot of places they'll find one spot and try to sit there, and we move around so much. City to city, event to event.
County to county.
People ask us all the time when we sleep, and we say we don't know.
We nap. We don't sleep.
We take naps. So, but I think moving around as much as we do, and keeping ourselves as mobile as we do is a big part of who we are
and why we're successful.
Why we do so well. Yeah.
So y'all have been really focused on marketing yourselves, right? So
Absolutely.
how important is social media in what you do?
Social media is widely important what we do. If it wasn't for social media, we couldn't reach the people and let them know where we're at. Matter of fact, that's our biggest advantage in our business is we try our best to make sure that we are active on social media so that when people wake up and look at their phones, we're right there on the front page.
Where did y'all learn your culinary chops?
I have to say that I've always thought of myself as a decent cook. I mean, my whole life I've enjoyed cooking to some extent, but truly over the last probably year and a half, I've learned mostly everything I know from him.
And he's learned a lot. Like I say that because when we started, textures and palettes and flavors and stuff like that didn't really ring a bell to him, and now he's absolutely attentive to that stuff. And myself, I've traveled this entire United States and Mexico and learned from some of the best people's grandmothers. I'm talking about real cooks, not people that went to culinary school or something like that, but people who are, cooking dishes for these families and stuff like that with some of the best ingredients that you'll find locally, fresh stuff. And I get my inspiration from stuff like that. I surround myself by other cooks I feed off of them, and I just kind of bounce off of things that I learn as I grow.
So a lot of the ways we come up with our flavors and dishes by accident. We'll try something or we'll see something and see if we can recreate it or make it better. And that's usually
Our own
what we do.
version.
Our own version.
And sometimes we get something in our mind and we're like, how can we do this? And we're just in the food trailer with just us, and we'll come up with a dish that we're like, okay, let's put this out there and see what kind of feedback we get.
If you want to follow us around, look at our Facebook page. We always post where we're at. I tell people all the time, people have heard me say it, throw a dart between Houston and Lake Charles and we'll probably be there. So just come find us.
So what we've got here is our hot chicken sandwich. This is our super hot chicken sandwich. So this was actually named after a local MC. Basically, if you've ever been to Port 09 or anything like that, Supa's out there. So this was modeled after him. You can get it mild or hotter. So I think that's the hotter version. You got our Texas Twinkies. These are jalapeno poppers, basically. So they are jalapenos stuffed with brisket, cream cheese, and bacon. We wrap them in an egg roll, fry them, and then dress them with our queso, sriracha ranch, hot Cheetos, and cilantro. And then over here, the star of the show, we've got our brisket flautas, which are hand rolled. We smoke the brisket, fry those, and then dress them almost the same way as the hot Cheetos. I mean the Twinkies.
Over here, Just made us some flautas. Let's go ahead and try this, how this tastes. Looks nice, man. They do a good job in presentation. You eat with your eyes first, so definitely this is what looks good. So let's give it a taste. Should I just go with my hands? Let's just go with my hands. All right, so this is the flauta right there. Yeah, get some crushed hot Cheetos, nice little cream sauce on top of it, and then the jalapeno is gonna add that heat. What I did forget to do is squeeze the lime, so let's go ahead and do that right now. All the flavors, especially with the jalapeno, it gives a vinegary flavor to the thing. It adds a good touch to it. Oh yeah. So let's try these Texas Twinkies right here. I actually don't know what, he said it, but I forgot what's inside of it. But we'll find out. Ooh. Let's see. Here's a Twinkie. You can't go wrong with that. Brisket, cream cheese, and bacon.
Jalapenos.
That is delicious. That's like, I mean, cream cheese, you can't go wrong with that. See all the yumminess in there? Again, it has the hot Cheetos on top, got the cilantro, brisket inside of there, and of course the cream cheese. You can't take away this beautiful like area that we're in. Every Mondays and Tuesdays they're over here at Pine Tree Lodge. Infinite, and it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous setting. I've never been here, so really impressed by this place. Let's try one more thing. This is gonna be the hot chicken. So I asked for it. They asked what level I wanted. I said I wanted it hot. So they made it hot for me. Let's give it a look on the camera first. Look how beautiful. Nice big old chicken breast. That's good. Got a little sweet to it, right?
Yeah, there's brown sugar and honey in that mix.
There's brown sugar and honey. This might be my favorite right here. This is good. Not too spicy.
I was gonna say, how's the spice level?
Yeah, not too crazy. Yeah, it hasn't kicked in yet. In 5 minutes, I'll be drenched in sweat. Coleslaw. They got some pickles in here. Some no jalapenos, but got the chicken and the bread. Sometimes the bread doesn't match up with the sandwich, and this one does. All right, guys. So I cleared all of my plates pretty much. Have a little leftovers. Can't eat everything, and definitely this weekend I'm gonna go to the barbecue festival over in Port Neches. Looking forward to that. He's gonna have some other dishes for me to try over there. But yeah, I enjoyed the food over here at Old West Smoke Company. Definitely check it out, and I think you guys should really check it out over here at Pine Tree Lodge, because it's just a nice setting. Like, you get the bayou behind you, got these nice comfortable chairs, and you get some good food. So check it out. But we're gonna go talk to Just a little bit more, and then we're gonna go. But I'll tell you a little bit more a little bit later. All right, guys, so that's gonna be it for Old West Smoke Company. Make sure to check them out. And if you guys want their secret menu, go to Pine Tree Lodge, because that's where they have a full menu. They have a lot of things that they don't have on the food truck. So that is gonna be my tip for you guys. And if you guys enjoy this, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I wanna grow Beaumont Foodie this year. So subscribe, like, share if you guys want to. But do for sure check out all these places that I visit. And do check out Old West Smoke Company. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoy this one. See you guys next one. Peace out.